Beginning. Beginning.
Here's the definition of beginning. The point in time or space at which something starts.
What's up, YouTube? Rich Gamer 997 here. Tonight we're back on MLB. Tonight we're starting MLB The Show 19. If you guys enjoy the stream, make sure to leave me a like, make sure to leave me a comment, and yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. Let's play. Brain ain't working. It's too freaking early in the morning. Oh, I totally forgot to buy beer tomorrow.
Before taking his swings, this prospect shares a word with another prospect who just finished up.
Do you see the display of power? They are just laying them in there. Grip it and rip it, man. Grip it and rip it. Some mistreatment of the baseball, yo. Influence. Hit L to state the direction during swing. The mother chucka da 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 da. I really know it. Damn tutorial. What happened to my damn bat skins? I probably gotta wait till get to the pros to get your bat skin on. Like, I didn't get any of the gym equipment I was supposed to get with this game that I pre-ordered. Wow. I like that he watched the ball coming back towards him. Let's start evaluation. Straight up in the air. Oh, some bad timing.
Sometimes, it only takes a simple word or two to establish trust in others, which helps during evaluations.
Yeah. No, I must have got the controller set up differently. And why is he running towards home? Oh, shit. Uh-oh. That's one thing I didn't turn off. I didn't turn off the... So I like it. And that Showtime shit. I don't know how to do that.
Done for the day and heading back to the locker room, this player is met by one of the scouts in attendance. Who reminds him that he's still got one more chance to make an impression on the big league buyers.
The Show 19. Let's go. I don't know if there's anybody.
Everyone has a personality, even a ball player. That personality influences how they respond to their teammates and their coaches.
Showcase. Showcase. I have no. I want my equipment. Well, I haven't got my equipment yet. I'm gonna have to call up PlayStation, yo. First of all, PlayStation stole my $20 I had in my wallet.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the West region and the prospects representing the East. Jamie Reyes, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Play ball. Out. Out. 3. Out. 3.
Digging in now, Rick Kimball, as he'll get his first opportunity in this
I hope
one.
it doesn't play like that. I don't want it to be playing like that.
Go out there, huh?
Now the 1-1 pitch.
1-1-1.
The drag bunt. He gets it down. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Play ball. Out.
Stepping into the box, Jack McGill. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Jack McGill.
Pitch on the way.
1-1-1.
To first. Prime time has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Coming to the plate now, Richard Primetime, and he could give his guy.
Uh-oh, that didn't change. We're gonna have to.
Has an early lead if he can come through here. Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks.
Get your pitch up there.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
Got me on that.
See it driving. Let's go. Right here.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, good one up there, huh?
Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Now the throw comes quickly into the third baseman, so they're at the corners now to begin the inning.
Hey, we're not trying to reinvent the wheel here. It's really pretty simple. He's here at the showcase to show scouts he can contribute at the major league level. When he has at-bats like that one, notching solid base hits, the scouts are going to sit up and take notice.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Craig Mitre.
Come on, baby.
Stepping in now, Craig Mitre, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a
Welcome
potential
to the
strikeout,
right
and
here.
at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat,
The right
Jose
fielder, number
Jimenez.
3.
And their runners at the
Jose
corners now.
Jimenez.
Hey, attaboy.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike one, 0-1.
This is a tough guy right
Dude,
here to
none of
hit
these
into
guys
a double
wanna
play.
swing,
He's
man. They're
fast
all
and he
just
swings
watching
from
the
the left
pitches.
side, so out of the
Hey,
box
come
he's
on
going to
now,
get a
one
good
time,
break.
right
He might
here,
have to
Nicky,
try
right
to
here,
get
kid.
the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Stepping into the box, John Hargrove. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hargrove.
There you go now.
First pitch coming, here it is.
No,
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Control. He
Well, I
got
know
to
the
think
last
now.
thing he wants to do is load the
You're
bases
welcome.
right here, so the pressure is on
Take the
right now
walk.
to get back in the strike zone.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here we go.
The set and the 2-0. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. The catcher wanted it down and they got him to chase it for strike 2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2.
Hey, be patient. Pick one out and drive it, kid.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
And he popped him up, but this will land untouched.
Oh, wow. Dude, that guy's lucky as hell, man. Yeah, one long as that bat.
See it. Drive
Payoff
it. Come on,
pitch.
kid.
Got away with that.
And he misses with it
Oh,
for ball
welcome.
4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
One hell of a bat right there.
Standing in, Luis Mitre.
Now
0 for
batting.
1 here in the early
The center
going.
fielder, Luis Miter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment
fly
with
up
the
there,
next
huh?
one he throws.
The 0-1 offering. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Darden at third, prime time at second, Hargrove.
I don't want to get
First, 2 out
drafted
in
by
the inning.
any of the team I got drafted in 7 or 18 by.
Checked his swing there. Did he go
totally
around?
different team.
No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1.
Besides Texas, Arizona.
The set and the 1-2.
That miss. That's
A little low. It's 2-2.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
The set and the 2-2.
All right, hold it here. Hold it here.
Knocked down at home plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left
Ladies and
stranded.
gentlemen, your
Brian
attention,
McMillan
please.
will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
For the East Prospect,
At the
number
plate,
11,
Elvis Ramirez.
Brian
First
McMillan.
offering on its way. Lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. McMillan, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He throws a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a sinker, a slider. Striding into the box, Robbie Burris. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Robbie.
A runner at first with no outs here.
Two.
Oh, what a play. The throw. One there. On to first, a double play.
Wow, that's what you want to see from your middle infielders. A really nice turn. But the feed was great, too. He fields the ball smoothly and gets rid of it right on time and on target. Pitching and hitting gets most of the headlines here at the Topps Amateur Showcase, but these scouts will take note of that play. I can guarantee that.
Play ball. Three. Out. Here we go now.
Ready now. Jack McGill comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Womack
McGill
stands at first with 1 out.
Hey, 1 down now, 1 down.
He's on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit's all they get. Home half of the 5th coming up. And we still have no score.
I'm batting 9th. Jeez.
Your attention,
Greg
please.
Bridges is
Wonder why
ready,
he
and he'll
kept
take
on
the ball
moving
from
that
the
second
manager.
at-bat.
Number 10. Red.
Ready for another chance. Richard Primetime. He reached on a single in his first try.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Kimball is right there, 1 down. Striding forward now is the DH,
The batter,
Craig
number
Mitre.
50.
He's hoping to
Designated
avoid the
hitter,
hat trick. He struck
Craig
out in each of his first
Mitre.
2 plate appearances so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside. Bridges, a 6'1" right-hander. He throws a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a sinker, a curve, and a slider. 1 out, nobody on. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. In now, Richard Primetime.
Baseman, number 44. Richard Primetime.
All right, 1 time right
First
here.
offering on its way. Fouled away. Back at the middle and in for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Yeah, and every scout at this showcase appreciates a hitter that can take the ball right back up the middle. And it shows he's got a controlled swing and great timing, which is really what you want from your hitters.
The batter, number 50. Designated hitter, Greg
Standing in now,
Mitre.
Craig Mitre, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Be nice and patient, 1 at a time.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
See it, drive it like you can. Let's go.
Hey, see it drive it right back
1-1,
to the
here it
pitcher. Come on now.
comes.
Strike 2.
And that's taken for a called strike 2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs
Come
in
on,
a row.
big guy.
Line toward right center. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
That a boy. Way to get on the sack. Check the outfielders here.
Thought that mother was going to keep going, but he stopped.
Stepping up now, Jose Jimenez.
Break
He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Jose Jimenez.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get the pitch.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball one as he lays off below the zone.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
This
Pick up
one's
the
down
ball,
to
stand
third.
right here. On the bag, on the bag.
Trouble with it, and a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. Into the box now, John Hargrove.
The left fielder, number 34.
Come on, John.
John.
0 for 2 in the wall. Let me see if we can get a hit
Come
now.
on now, let it fly.
3-2 pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. There's
double
one.
play.
But one's all they were ever
cool.
going to get, and the
Get the
inning
double
will
play.
continue.
Thought it was going to get the double play, but
Digging in and looking for more, Richard
Now batting,
Primetime
first
is looking
baseman,
for hit number 3
Richard
here in this at-bat.
Prime time.
Hey, right guy. No one better up there.
From the stretch. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that
first
swing,
curveball
though.
too soon.
McGraw is over to take a look at it. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Wow, he just looked completely overmatched at that at-bat. 3 straight
Yeah,
pitches
shouldn't
and
have swung at
down
that
he goes.
one.
Barely had enough time to dig in. Believe me, the scouts noticed that.
4-0 the score this afternoon. The East Prospects rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Diego Sanchez is credited with the win. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
19 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Got 2 hits.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. 1 game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Central region and the prospects representing the East. Jamie Reyes, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, James Hernandez, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
We got 2 down.
1-1 the pitch. Down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Prime time is right there, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So a good job of pitching there as they wind up stranding 2 men in scoring position in the... Leading off the inning, Richard Primetime, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Primetime.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Muffed it.
Man, he didn't exactly put a charge into this one, but he was quick out of the box, hustling down to first for an infield single. I know one thing, scouts absolutely love a young player that busts his butt on every single play, and that's what he did right there. Gonna do nothing but help him.
The batter, number 15.
Into the box now, Craig Mitry, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Looking to put the ball in play
my
here.
guy's
He went
the
down
first
on
baseman.
strikes
I
in his
made him
first
extra
at-bat.
tall. I made him 6'9".
One time, right here.
I was going to make him 6'10", but I decided to make him 6'9".
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
Try to match him up as much as possible from 19,
right here,
from 18, I mean. I know most people like to continue carry over the character that they had from last year's game, but I like to start over new.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Jose Jimenez will be next.
I was wondering if you get to use your equipment
Let it rip.
The
after you finish
3-1
this.
is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Equipment I got.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
For $70.
Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Startup pack.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
Maybe I should have opened like, oh, maybe that's
Ground
why.
ball.
Dig.
Reined in to second for one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Maybe that's why. Okay.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Jimenez.
The right
He got on
fielder,
top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
At the plate, Mackenzie Barreto. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Mackenzie Barreto.
The 1-2 pitch.
One.
First baseline. And this will get past him down the line
foul
at
ball
first. It's a
in
fair
there.
ball.
No runner. Hold it right there. Hold it.
Stepping in, Richard Primetime.
The first baseman, number 44.
Spinning a throw back to second, and the runner back easily.
See it, drive it like you can. Here we go.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Pick up the ball, stand right here. On the bag, on the bag.
Is there. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What a way to get it out. 2 gone now. That was exceptional.
I thought that was going to be a a hit down the base line.
Here and digging in now. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. In a feeble swing that time, it's 0-1.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath. Take a step out of the box.
There we go. That's a no-doubter.
Crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone.
So no-doubter, baby. I haven't made it in the minor leagues yet and hitting a home run.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, as it's now a 3-all ball game.
Yeah, and the scouts love the fact that he has the power to go deep. But I'll tell you what they love even more. A hitter that can rise to the occasion with runners on base. A hitter that can clutch up is a valuable asset to any lineup.
Striding in once again, James Hernandez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The 3-2 pitch. Hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. 1 there on to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Wow, that's what you want to see from your middle infielders. A really nice turn. But the feed was great, too. He fields the ball smoothly and gets rid of it right on time and on target. Pitching and hitting gets most of the headlines here at the Topps Amateur Showcase, but these scouts will take note of that play. I can guarantee that.
Ready once again, Richard Primetime. The winning run is at first base.
Richard Primetime.
Hey, need you right here. Let's go, kid.
Drive those guys in. Here we go.
Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Right guy, right place. Need you here, babe.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Asulin. And that's the first out of the inning. 5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. Kevin Kluka pitches well enough to get the W, so that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Return to the clubhouse.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
They should have changed that to high school coach. They keep bringing the damn high school coach.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the first pick, the Baltimore Orioles select Johnny Jenkins. A relief pitcher from the West region. With the second pick, the Kansas City Royals select Jarrett Machado. A third baseman from the West region. With the third pick, the Chicago White Sox select Monty Dunning. A closing pitcher from the Central region. With the fourth pick, the Miami Marlins select Greg Bridges. A closing pitcher from the West region. With the fifth pick, the Detroit Tigers select Gustavo Casto. A starting pitcher from the West region. With the sixth pick, the San Diego Padres select Dan Baggett. A starting pitcher from the West region. With the seventh pick, the Texas Rangers select Carlos Varela. A starting pitcher from the West region. With the eighth pick, the Cincinnati Reds select Carlos Abreu, a center fielder from the West region. With the ninth pick, the Toronto Blue Jays select Richard Primetime, a first baseman from the East region.
I'm going to damn Canada. Real nice.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over.
Toronto Stadium. I hate playing in domes.
While being selected is a major milestone, new draftee
What the? Oh, jinx the bats and elbow guard. Oh, wait a minute. Damn it. I didn't mean to go back that far. Let's see if there's anything else that they gave me besides those three things. Is it? That's all you got? Really? Some bullshit. Didn't get no bad skins or nothing. Like, what the fuck? No socks. No elbow guard, wrist guard. Nada. Way big. Nothing.
After impressively finishing out his draft year in a development league, this prospect has been sent to open the following season with a Double-A club. This new player meets his Double-A coach for the first time and receives some sagely advice about what it takes to be successful outside of the gym or field.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the first of this four-game weekend set between the Binghamton Rumble Ponies and the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
I play for the Fisher Cats or the Rumble Ponies? I don't even know.
Sam Gaviglio gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA. Awfully ugly. We'll see if he can.
Now batting, Richard Primetime, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
First baseman, Richard.
Hey, come on now, one time, right here.
Hey, come on now. One time, right here. Hey, see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
Here's a
no
swing,
doubt.
And, oh man.
No doubter. Versus bat. A home run.
Moment for him there. His first home run as a Double-A player.
Yeah, and you always like to get those first out of the way, no matter what level you're playing at. Obviously, he's got aspirations to play in the big leagues, and this is exactly the kind of production that this organization is going to be looking for from him as his career progresses.
In now, Julio Pinheiro. As the first pitch to him's a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Now in the box, Richard Primetime. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Wait for a good one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field.
Early on that swing.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Richard Primetime, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Hard hit toward the hole. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there as now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
Hey, you know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
Pinheiro.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
The 1-1. Little chopper back to the mound. To second for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the...
So coming to the plate, Richard Primetime. First pitch on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Late on
hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Let it fly right here.
Hard liner to center field. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Rumble Ponies jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Carmen Raimo earns his first win of the season. Hector Santiago records the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Minor League Baseball is live and at the plate, Nicholas Hogue. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Nicholas Hogue.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Snatched out of midair at first base for route number 2.
Can't believe it.
Digging in, Richard Primetime. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game.
Primetime.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped up.
Pop me up.
Guillorme is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Leading off the inning, Richard Primetime, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Hogue has it in his tracks. 1 down. Now at the plate, Luis Guillorme. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Luis Guillorme.
Seems like the same situation plagues these teams.
On the ground to first. Primetime gloves it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Digging in to try it again, Richard Primetime.
Richard Primetime.
Put a rip into one. Put a rip into one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Get your pitch.
Gonna have to protect.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
And it's fouled away.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
Hey, see it, drive it. Let's go, big dog.
The 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row.
Hey, come on,
he is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year, as it's now an 8-5 ball game. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into home.
Ready to take his hacks again. Richard Primetime as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count.
That slider.
As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this.
Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Binghamton Rumble Ponies led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Ed McCormick earns his first win of the season. Clayton Richard struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. The game's future stars are on display as minor league. Coming to the plate now, Richard Primetime, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hey, see it up, drive it the other way. Let's go, big dog.
Come on, baby. See it. Drive it.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That's it right there. Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Stepping in, Julio Pinheiro. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Primetime gets his lead at first, nobody out.
Go, kid, one time right here.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And you talk about fitting a profile for a right fielder. Big surprise who brings the absolute bazooka to the game today. That is the right fielder. Don't look for anyone to test this guy.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and into the batter's box will be Dalton Pompey. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alfredo Ibar. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. The 2-2 is put in play to the right side of into the box now. Richard Primetime. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Got me fooled twice.
Get your pitch.
Well, not slider and a changeup.
Here it comes, 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. So digging in now, Richard Primetime. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
All right, come on now. What's time? Let's fly.
And he popped him up. Barreto into shallow left, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So striding in, Richard Primetime. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball heading for the...
The hell?
Yeah, baby. Come on, dig, you're scoring.
Down out there near the wall. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Shortstop, Julio Pinheiro.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits. So striding forward now, Todd Scadam.
Todd Scadam.
1 out now.
The 2-2.
2.
A bouncer up the middle. Played on the backhand. On the first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Digging in, Sam Corona.
Now batting, third baseman, Sam
Corona. We got 1 here.
A ball hit hard to the left side, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The New Hampshire Fisher Cats jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Mark Leiter Jr. gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
We finally got a win. Finally won the game. Oh, there's another game to be played.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Fisher Cats, 5 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 19 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes.
Returning to the clubhouse. Well, guys, that's going to do it for me this morning. If you guys enjoyed the stream, make sure to leave me a like. Make sure to leave me a comment. And, yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. And, yeah, I'll see you guys later in another stream. Good. Peace.